What's this?
Chocolate chip cookie mix.
Something
Fast, easy.
Let's do it.
So, the girls said they're coming and they want something they want to chew on. So I was thinking cookies and milk or something.
Okay,
I mean, anybody that wants
any
other thing can have that, but I'll go with cookies and milk. So this easy for when you're tired, you don't really feel like
the
no energy for any of all those
chemical.
things. But you see, you can wake this up. And then the recipe also says that if it's too stiff, you add some water. But as a rule of thumb, I never add water to anything out of the box.
Okay.
Especially when it comes to whether muffins or cake in the box or whatever. I go with milk.
Okay.
Box mixes are less expensive and this saves you time. On this episode, I am transforming chocolate chip cookies mix into scrumptious, chewy, delicious cookies as though I made my cookie dough from scratch. A box of chocolate chip cookies mix, a pack of semi-sweet chocolate chips, 1 egg, softened butter, and a few tablespoons of milk.
So a lot of people wonder, how do I calibrate my oven? How will I know temperatures that I'm using? The best thing is to just get an oven thermometer. Stop calculating 1 knob, 2 knobs, 3 knobs, 4. No. That's how I do my oven. So it says softened butter, not melted, which is exactly what we have here. Softened butter. Half a cup. So it calls for 1 egg. Okay, 1. We can see the little chocolate chips.
Tiny ones.
Inside, can you see them?
Yeah. And that's it.
Yeah. Just mix this in. Easy. And if you find that this is too stiff, just put in 2 tablespoons of milk. So now is a good time to throw in the extra chocolate chip. So you see that these ones are a little bigger than what we have there. So we're going to do a lot. Meanwhile, did you hear about the SARS reforms?
No.
You know, we've been trending EndSars in this part of this country for a very long while. People, it's definitely not SARS on the beats.
So that's why I said which SARS. Is it the enforcement people?
So, we've been trending now for a while, and they've announced that it's been reformed.
Finally.
And that
Reformed how? I'm worried.
So we hear they're not supposed to be involved with investigations relating to fraud. They're strictly supposed to limit themselves to armed robbery cases of theft, and that's about it. This is not the first time we've heard that these guys have been restricted to certain aspects of crime.
And they still go
But
out.
still, yes, exactly. So the problem is not announcing
that is very
that yes. The problem is actually getting them to follow these commands.
By the way, it's not only SARS. It's the whole
every law enforcement agency has 1 or 2 or 3 things they need to work on.
Yeah.
Chief being civilian brutality,
Absolutely.
attacking people, and that's the thing. So I'm just going to quickly first check that my oven is at 190 and it's higher already than 190, so I'm going to take it down and let that drop. So I have my cookie. The way this works, after you scoop, you press. Okay, so our oven is sufficiently heated. Okay. I'm just going to pop this in. Yay! 9 to 11 minutes.
That's it.
Or until it's golden brown, I mean. So
Okay. I'm sure the girls will soon be here.
I think I hear them already. It's that doorbell. delicious.
Fantastic. The cookies are so yummy. Did you just make this as in you mixed it from the start?
No.
Tell them.
Really?
Tell
Honestly.
them.
So it's one of our food hacks that we have perfected over time. Yeah. So it's a chocolate chip
Okay.
cookie mix
Okay.
that we wrap up by putting more chocolate chips in it.
Ah.
Exactly.
I see.
And then-
oh, wow.
Oh yeah, and then we use softened butter and 1 egg, just one, like this.
I was wondering.
And it
because
took 9 to 11 minutes to bake.
I was wondering
Wow.
because it didn't take that long at all.
Because you just saw that, and I already said cookies are ready, so I'm sure you were wondering, how did this girl make cookies so fast?
Makes a lot of sense.
So you made
Absolutely.
it just 11 minutes. 11 minutes. I
Mhm.
can have my
If you
fresh homemade cookies.
Exactly. And you can flavor it if you want.
Okay.
Yeah. You can flavor it with vanilla, with lemon, just give it some, you know, yeah, making sense, right?
That definitely works.
By the way, thank God Lola is here.
Mm.
Lola, you know what's been going on with SARS people?
Oh my goodness. Please
The
remember.
EndSars hashtag that we've trended for how many years? Finally, they announced, well, I don't want to say finally because this is not the only time they've announced a reform. But they've announced another reform of SARS. But the real question here is that the way to go? I mean, this is not the first time that they're trying to restrict them from certain crimes. But we all know how these things go. But what are the steps to take when a law enforcement official breaks the law by brutalizing you, or abusing you? So what exactly? How exactly are we supposed to understand that?
So it's a very tough one, to be honest. It's a very difficult one. Because it's how do you go about it? It's a culture of intimidation. Even I was a victim myself yesterday. I know. So I went to Lagos. I went to Lagos Island, Eco Market. To be precise. And I was asked to park. Well,
Who asked you to
I
pass?
was one of those guys now. You know those guys that park everybody.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, park. I mean, I parked without.
Normal, it's a normal local market wrong thing. Okay.
My sister.
Mm-hmm.
I parked. Entered the market. Maybe I spent about 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
Came out.
Mm.
As I came out, I was looking at my car, but I was not seeing it.
My God.
I said, "Is this my car?" Ha. It's like this now. Lo and behold, only for me to get very close to the car, and one of the area boys were saying, madam, you have to go to council office." I said, "Council office?" Anyway, to cut a very long story short, my offense was that allegedly broke the traffic laws, and therefore I had to pay a fine.
Which traffic law precisely did they say you broke?
Thank you very much. But you know how those things work. They will never really tell you what it is. The truth of the matter is that there was no law broken, but it was Friday evening. So
What did they write on the paper?
Which paper?
You didn't see paper.
How much do you pay for fine?
Well, in my own case, they said I will pay 5,000. But there were people whose cars were towed and had to pay 20,000 naira
What?
that evening. Absolutely. Remember, it's Friday.
Wow.
Which they do on purpose.
They
So
must-
the area boys lure you to park in a certain place.
And call them.
Exactly.
They must.
And then when you show up, they say, go to so and so office and go and collect it.
Guess who's
And
going to
then,
take it to council office?
of course, the area boy. They will hold you by the hand.
So, honestly, I think that the reform is good. I think that it's a fantastic approach, at least. But I really do hope, and let's just hope and pray that indeed something significant will come out of it, and it's not just one of those.
So as Nigerians, we're tired of hoping and praying about things that are within our power to handle. I mean, God is not going to come down himself
He certainly wouldn't come.
physically and start to arrange things for us. He's only going to do it through human beings.
Absolutely. So it's the right way to start. It's the right thing to do. Hopefully, we will have some light at the end of the tunnel.
Do you see the woman that was beaten by this people? She was slapped. She was recording.
She was
with her
punched in
phone.
the face.
She was recording with her and she was shouting, "You guys are here. This officer is beating me up and slap." And she's saying it.
Wow.
The guy is wasn't her against
And
her.
her husband is not too far
Away from her.
away from her when all of this is
And she had
happening.
paid 15,000 naira
For
for
That's
Or
a
some
That's a
fictitious,
as a fine.
some fictitious
And you
issue that was
were
raised.
They were beating her.
He
So she kept on following.
He
the guy
didn't just,
with
he
her phone
punched
and
her
at
in
his
the
face.
face.
What's your name? So he kept on trying to hide.
But eventually we saw his face.
Yeah, we saw it.
Is that the one that happened somewhere in Ogun State?
Yes.
Oh yes, that one. All
That one,
right.
I mean, all these incidents are quite a while back, but they're incidents that ring true and they happen all the time.
Yes.
Not all of them get on social media, but I mean,
What if she wasn't recording?
these
What if
are
her phone
everyday
was
issues.
shaking?
Do you know, I keep saying this thing that, what if I'm not quick enough to press record on my phone?
From
What if they
shock.
snatch my phone from me and
Yes.
smash
What's
it?
the proof?
I mean,
Yes.
Is your word
look,
against
is there
theirs?
what? Is your word against theirs?
Yes. And it, the annoying part, or maybe the scary part, is that it can happen to anybody.
Anybody.
Anybody. So going out in Lagos every single day and coming back home safely.
High risk.
I mean, that's an achievement all by itself.
My dear, Thanksgiving right there. But this would be really lovely as Christmas cookies with just a hint of ginger.
Yeah, but you know,
Yeah, Christmas is 3 months away. Ella, I'll be expecting.
you be expecting what? If I, how? As what?
Like 20 bucks.
20 boxes of
Since
what?
you are a pro, please.
I'm using here to not share my full heart with you.
No, I don't want to stress myself.
Okay.
For Christmas.
Alright, no problem.
Kindly click the subscribe button, turn on post notification, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up and leave us a comment in the comment section below.